Hello everybody, I'm Serta and welcome back to Planet Crafter, the Toxicity DLC. As you can see from the terraforming index, 2.09 TTI, things are going pretty well. Surprisingly better than I expected, because I really haven't done a lot of upscaling. In fact, there are resources I'm not even mining yet, like uranium. But I do need to upgrade things, because at the moment we are struggling for a couple of things. One of them being the goo. We have no goo. We have no water, dirty water that is, and we have no spores. So, I need to go and sort that out. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to make the things that we need. I also need to get some more of those towers, the purification towers. And for that I need gel, and for the gel I need other resources. But the good news is I got a whole chest full of bomb. Artillery, I think I switched off. Tungsten is full. Tungsten rods are coming in now. Plastic is okay, but we still need to go and get those resources. So I'm going to take out a bunch of harvester robots and go and set them up. Apparently I missed a golden chest or two out where I have my goo harvester. So we'll go have a look for that. And then if we go and have a look at the map, the area that we're going is over here. And it seems that there is a golden chest or two somewhere in this area. And I think maybe I should clear this area out, since I'm going down to get more spores set up. And yeah, we'll see what else we can find over there. And maybe eventually I'll get uranium set up. Eventually we're going to need rocket engines, so I should probably do something about that. And I made some changes upstairs as well, so things are a little bit more organized, and we'll just run through that and I'll show you what I've done. Anyway, lots to do, let's get stuck in. So starting up here, I've got boxes for everything. So all the lavas, bees, silkworms, although we can't harvest silkworms on this planet, so not sure if I'm going to be using this box much. We got trees, we got flowers, we got lermas over here. We've got all the phytoplanktons, even though we haven't started the fish yet. And then I've got the algae, butterflies. I've got two for butterflies, one for the lower level butterflies, which I have set up for specific butterflies. And then this one for the higher end ones, which we don't have any yet. And then fish, and then frogs, and there's space for more stuff over here. And then this area will be my DNA area for the mammals. So I have a container here where I'm storing genetic traits, and we'll get all of that sorted out. And then I got this little spot around the corner here that I might actually just use for my kitchen. Didn't really have any other plans for it. Anyway, I still got to upgrade these boxes, that's fine. Oh yeah, sorry, back upstairs. The shredder. Now, because we're getting all of those butterflies from the ecosystems, I've added them in here. So there's all the butterflies, all the larvas, and this is obviously set to low priority. So the other containers will fill before they are brought into the shredder. And of course, it's set to automatically destroy when it's filled up. But it looks pretty good. We've got a full container of bee larvae. Anyway, let's get on mission. Let's go and pack up some harvesters. So I'm going to just pin them. And I think I will take, let's take 4. So we'll put up another 2 at each location. Quasar, that should be good. We can't make Quasar, and I haven't found any yet. And there's no particular reason that that has a W on it. I feel like there's something else that I need to take. All right, obviously I'm going to take the car. Maybe I'll grab a miner as well. So that's one of those, and one of those, and one of those, and then some titanium that I will use for the uranium. So we'll finally have uranium being mined. Man, I do feel like I'm missing something. Oh well, whatever it is, I can come back for it. So we are pretty much ready to go then. We'll hop in our teleporter and we're going to head down to goo. Right, we are in the goo area, and I'll put another 2 harvesters down. I just remembered what I forgot. There is 100 toxic water to be extracted from here. I need a water extractor. Well, let's put these guys down first. Okay, so that's an extra 2. We'll set this to goo and to supply all. And the same with this one. And that is done. Right, now before I head back, I just need to pop over here. There is a golden chest that I missed. And I'm going to see if I can quickly find it. I believe it is around somewhere over here. There we go. So if we have a look at the map, I am right there. So it's in the second cave. Ooh, genetic traits. Yep, good stuff in here. I might as well take those. Don't need any more seeds. Cool. Oh, look. There's more stuff. Yeah, I didn't really loot this area very much. I think I was running into capacity problems. Anyway, we're back up over here, and I can just pop in, head back, go and pick up that water filter. Alright, I'm back. We're just heading out to the lake that is clean over by our ecosystems. Ah, yeah, this place is looking really nice. And this is the one I'm taking down. Super. And I'll just drop off a few of the things I don't need. Cool. Grab myself a top up on food and water. Actually, I think I'm going to take an extra with me because we might be spending a little time out there. And then we can shoot out. This time I'm going to go to the super alloy obsidian area. I don't think there's anything else I needed to do at the goo area. Just unlocked T2 animal food. Good grief. Alright, so we're here. This is the area that I'd like to clean up. I was going to do the water up at that side. Ah, jeepers, you know what? Let me just head back to the goo. That's where I wanted to clean up the water. It's only 100, so it should clear out pretty quickly. So let's just head that way. We're here. Can go and put this in, and this will immediately start. I will set it to supply all. Cool. Now I can get back to what I was doing. Right, so that's the wall. We're on the north side of the wall. There is a lot to clean up in this area. Almost 300 bits. I was thinking that I would bring some of the goo bombs with me, but I forgot them. And I don't have a nice supply of the T2s, which would probably have been pretty useful here. But anyway, this is where my super alloy is set up. It's working nicely. So I suppose we're going to do this. Oh, hang on. Before we do this, I need to head around the side of this and just place those harvesters in. So we're approaching the wall from the north, and we have our one harvester in here. And we'll just put another 2 in. So one, oh my gosh, what have I not got? Ah, geez, Quasar. My gosh. All right, well, we'll start cleaning up over here, and I'm not going to go back and fetch that Quasar now. We'll go get them later. We've got work to do over here, so let's start cleaning up. All right, and we have, is that, hold on, uranium doesn't glow. Oh, look at that, Quasar. Oh, that's nice. Is there more? Yeah, this is going to take me a little while. Ah, wait, I see another Quasar. Cool. All right, well, that's 2 of them, so I can go back and put up that other harvester. I think we found the Quasar area. So there we go. Set you to spores and supply all. And make sure that I did that for the other one as well. All right, good. Everything is set up and going. Back in we go. All right, I've got 27 done. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my vehicle down, and we're going to use this as the goo storage. So we can drop all of that in. That's going to be most of what I can take back with me. So yeah, I'll drive this in, and we constantly have a place that we can offload. This is a very large area. Okay, that's 63 down. Let's take the car further in. Oh dear, actually I need to get out of here for a moment. Didn't realize my toxic level had dropped that much. Oof, and I took one little hit. Could have been worse. I'm going to take a little break, just for a moment. I'm going to run down to the little uranium area and drop down a miner. I think it's over the hill in the lake. Yeah, somewhere near this building that we haven't been into yet. Right, so we have one miner going down. Let's go and see. Yep, it does uranium. Alright, cool, we'll do that and we'll supply all. That'll keep things topped up on the base side. So back into the toxic area to carry on cleaning. Okay, we're back. And I'm just going to keep running through. And once I'm a bit further, I will be back with you. Okay, I've had an idea. This is ridiculous. It is so slow. I'm going to go and pick up some of those goo bombs and test them out. So we head back home. I am going to recall the vehicle because we need to empty out all of that. Alright, let's pick up the goo bombs. We've got, how many T2s do we have? Oh, we got a bunch. Alright, let's take a few of those. We'll take 5. I do want to get rid of these T1s, so we'll take, like, I don't know, 10 of them. Pack up the vehicle and we'll head back to that area. And we're here. Right, it is starting to look a little better around here. It's still green, not quite as hazy as it was. Found that area we were in. Cool, alright, this is it. So let's see how much, what kind of radius this T2 has. So we'll put that down and trigger it. And let's take a step back and see how much it affects. Oh, wow. That's quite a large area. Damn, that was a lot. We're up to 134 cleared already. Alright, well then there's these little bits and pieces. I suppose I could throw a toxic thing on there. and one over here. And I'll just clean this one up. Let's have a look and see if there are any more really big patches. There's some over here. Well, this looks like a good spot. So we'll drop that and trigger. Let's get out of here. Boom. A whole bunch. Okay, as a level 1. Yep, that cleared that out. Wow, we are really clearing it quickly. But I do need to get out of here for a moment to recover my toxin levels. Let's get back in. Okay, good. Let's do that. Did I trigger it? No. Damn it. Trigger. There. And I'm just going to keep doing that. These are small patches. They only deserve a level 1. Okay. Cleaning up very, very nicely. And I'm basically just now running around. Oh, didn't need to do that. Oh, geez. I did deploy it anyway. And yeah, looks like there's more Quasar, so happy with that. Okay, there's a bit around here. And now all I have left are the tier 2s. Let's see if I drop one over here and then step away. Let's see how far that reaches. Does it get all of that? Yeah, pretty much everything around the rock. I'm going to do some manual cleaning because I am running out. What is this? It's a blue blazer. It's a blazer. Why is there blazer here? And it just keeps going. We are almost done. And unfortunately, this is my last goo bomb. It should take care of quite a bit. Yeah, there we go. We're still 30 short. That's fine. I think they'll be pretty easy to find in this area. Alright, I need some healing. Let's get the water. Food we don't need right now. I'm having a bit of trouble finding the last few. I think there are like 9 left. Yeah, 9 left. Let's have a look at the map. Sometimes the map can help you in situations like this. Let's have a look around. Ah, there. Any more? Okay. So we need to go that way. And I've found them. I don't think this is all of them, is it? Oh, it might be. And my inventory's full. There we go. We got them. Excellent. So this area is now clean and it should start... Oh, there we go. It has started clearing up. It'll look better during the day. Hey, there's a cave here. Oh, look at that. Super alloy lying on the ground. Is there anything in here? Okay, there's blazer. Oh, gosh. Full inventory. You know, could just drop all this stuff off because I don't really need it anymore. Goo is infinite. So we're going to hide our toxic waste in a cave. Just like a normal human. Take the pristine mushrooms and the blazer. More blazer. Actually, I thought this was a Quasar area. And we have a box. Oh, look at that. We got stuff. All some fairly important stuff. Nothing else in here. This seems like the kind of place you want to put a golden chest. Yep. No blueprint chips. We'll take those. That. I don't think I'm taking blueprint chips. Ooh, a Rama plant. Yep, we'll take that. We don't have any of those. Okay, cool. Outside then, I'm going to fly around. I'm going to pick up some more Quasar. I need to upgrade those boxes and get my quartz storage fixed up. Yeah, okay, I've picked up a few things. This is a tough one to spot, but if you go... we are here at the wall. There's water coming out. We're in between the two. If we drop in, there's a pile of trash over here. And it's a little difficult to see, but in the middle, somewhere... Ah, there it is. Look, 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 look. Let's break some of this out of the way. And look what we got. A golden crate. A very tough one to find. So yeah, that's all good stuff. We'll take it. I don't need the silicon or the cobalt. So there you go. Another golden chest. And I've come away with a bunch of Quasar, which is what we need for more harvesters. Oh, there's some more over there. And I might as well claim those Terra tokens. An extra 500. I now have 67,000. Maybe before we head back, there might be an opportunity to get another golden chest. If I can figure out exactly where. Lots of toxic waste over here. But somewhere around here is going to be a golden chest. Oh, that was a bit too easy. There we go. And now I'm full. And if we have a look at the map, I am right over there. That's the wall. We're just north of the wall. Nice. Alright, now we can head back. You know, I had a thought. Got my vehicle. Let's put it down. Let's offload everything. Except maybe the food. Let's go and get water. So I'll hop back to main base. Okay, we got food and water sorted. Let's head back to that same spot. I'm going to empty my vehicle and pick it up. And then we're going to go have a look and see if we can find one more golden chest while we're down here. Yeah, I'm going to put my vehicle down over here because I think this is where I'm going to need it. Just toss everything in somewhere around here. Here's a golden chest. Well, allegedly there is a golden chest around here somewhere. I have scoured this area and I see nothing. So either it's super well hidden or it's not here at all. Anyway, don't want to waste any more time on it. There is another potential spot, which I will just swing past. Now you remember that root system with all the bodies lying around it. We're going to head over there. So it is a bit of a trip in here because, man, this cave system is so big. So that's what we're looking for. Now, it has been said in the comments that if I go above this area where I found the bodies, there are other things. I'll grab the pulsar. Yep. There's obviously a way to get up there. So we'll scale the rocks and hop onto this log. More pulsar and more pulsar. And yes, up here there's more stuff. Interesting. And more bodies. So, ooh, these guys got sucked in. My goodness. Oh, look at that. We got a Volnus plant. And another Raymer. Good. And then in this box, purification multiplier. Could use the polymer plastic. Use those. Yes and yes. Don't worry about bacteria anymore. Alright, so that was good. Yeah, now I'm going to get out of here and go over to the beacon. Right, so this is our beacon. I don't have a teleporter here anymore. So this is the bottom of the tree where we came down the spiral to get in from the top. So I'm going to head up. I'm running out of water and I don't have any on me. So yeah, this side. Apparently if I, instead of going, when I come out of this pond, instead of going right, I must go left. Oh, there's a little like cave, but I don't see anything in here. Hang on, can I drink this water? Is this clean? No, it's not. Alright, well let me head back to base. I'll get my water sorted out and then I'll come back. But my food and water are sorted out. I'm going to recall the vehicle because that's full of stuff. And head back into that tree and see if we can find that golden chest. Oh crap, I just clipped right out of the tree. That's interesting. Okay, so now we're in the tree, we're at the bottom, we're going down into this water hole. There's a chest down here, we've already looted that. If we come through underneath, there is this little cave going off to the side. Oh, is there a way up? There is. Is this where it is? Hang on, I haven't been here before. Okay, so this is the way out to go down there. So there's another route over here that brings you up into another room. And if we go through here, this is a whole new cave. Oh, there it is. Oh, good stuff. Now we'll take all of that and yeah, that should be good. And where do we come out over here? Oh, I see. All right, very cool. So there's another way you could get to it, but you'd have to do some climbing because this is the way up to the pond over this way. Yep. So you'd have to come down here and then climb onto this ledge, which is not so easy from the side, but it is possible. Yep, and there it is. So yeah, oh, there's another golden chest. Good. Thank you, comments. Very, very kind of you. Well, now that I have everything unloaded, let's go and see how our purification factory is going. Are we actually getting stock of everything? So we have mushrooms, good. I'm not building the artillery shells at the moment. Purification capsules, they're happening. Oh, good, we got purification gel. Very good, very good. Plastic rods, yep, we're fine. Tungsten, good. Tungsten rods, very good. And polymer struggling, but that's being used by plastic rods, I assume. But that does mean that we have plenty available now to make a whole bunch of the T4 atmospheric purifiers. So I think I'm going to do 6. That should be enough for another 6 of them. This will give us the boost that we've been wanting. And I'm just going to slap them all down in pretty much the same area that these ones were, if I can get them all to fit in nicely. And that is that. These are some very large structures, and I'm pretty sure that this will reach everything. Yeah. Okay, so that's good. And we now have 7 of them. Let's go and see how we're doing with our toxicity. That's ticking up much faster now. Yeah, so we're aiming for 1,000. We still have a little over 350 toxic goo to clean up, and that's all in 2 areas, so that'll be the last 2. In terms of unlocks, what do we have? All right, everything now, well, we've got 4 TTI extraction platform coming, and then 4.15, we've got the interplanetary travel. That'll be fun. And now I need to start working on the other stuff. And I should probably start on butterflies, but I'm not going to. I'm going to start on fish. The reason for that is going to become obvious. We need to set up T3 mutagen. And T3 mutagen, nitrogen and sulfur, that means I need to go and get sulfur sorted out. We are going to need a bit of this. Bacteria is fine. So I think that it's probably the sulfur that's going to be struggling. Yeah, nitrogen should be pretty good as well at this stage. So I think I'm going to get some more miners. We'll do 4. And I'll head out somewhere sort of nearby. I've still got this miner sitting here. It's not really doing anything anymore. But this is somewhat out of sight. Let's do 4 miners over here. And this will be sulfur. And what I will also do here is have another setup similar to this for silicon. Right now, sulfur seems to be the bigger issue. So we'll get that sorted and supplied. Now, this probably won't be enough, but that's okay. It'll work for now. That's it. All set up. Oh, jeepers, we're having one of those storms. See if I can get back before I get taken out. And these are all falling close by because I wasn't at my base when it started. Yep, so our sulfur box is empty. Hopefully that little setup will address that to a large extent. But I'll be back once this noise is done. Super, and then we can start on the next phase. I have some mutagen T3. Actually, I'm going to just leave it in the box. Is this demanding? It is. It looks like I was 1 tungsten rod short of doing another one of those towers. That's fine. Because right now I want to do water life collectors. So I need super alloy, I need plastic, and I need silk. This is what we needed the silk for. And I'm going to drop those all very close by. Right in here. No need to stress my drones out unnecessarily. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And these have storages. So we can set to supply, and they're all done. So these will catch phytoplankton and sometimes fish eggs. And those have been ordered to supply, and they are going to supply to these boxes, phytoplankton A, B, and C. And have I got it set up in here? Let's go and have a look. Nope, I don't. So I'm going to add phytoplankton A, B, and C. And it's at a low priority, so if they fill up over here, they'll be sent there. Because I won't need more than a box. In fact, a box will be too much. And now we just wait for them to come in. There's a phytoplankton C. Awesome. And there's a B, and we've got a couple of A's in, and we're having one of those blue storms. And I'm going to just get that other tungsten rod so that I can go and put up, one more of these guys. Right over there. A little bit difficult to line them up because they're so big. I'm going to grab a few mutagen T3s out. Let's just grab 3 at a time. I'm going to grab a bit of fertilizer T1. And let's see if we've got the extra phyto Cs. We do. So, we're going to go in here. Now, the recipe doesn't show up here under the fish eggs. But if we click what have we got? That sounds promising. Hold on. Got to see where that lands. While it's coming down, grab a sip of water. Okay, so that's nice and in the open. Brilliant. And that was 7. There may be more around. There's number 8 and number 9 hidden in there that I can't reach right now. That's fine. We'll come back for it. But pardon the distraction. Let's get back. So the recipe doesn't show here, but there is a fish called a buyu that uses phytoplankton C, mutagen T3, and fertilizer. And if we research that, we have a chance of getting another type of fish egg. Because this recipe, and I think I'm right, I don't think it's fertilizer T2, but it could be, we'll find out soon enough. That recipe is shared between at least 3 fish. The buyu is 1, the Yolani, which we haven't unlocked yet, is another one, and the third one hopefully will pop up in one of these shortly. Aha, right there. Just like that. And that is a golden fish egg. Perfect. And this will be the buyu. There it is. And another golden fish egg. So that's pretty good. Now, as soon as we unlock the Yolani, which is the very first thing that we unlock under animals, that has the same recipe. What's going on outside? Oh, not much. So that has the same recipe as the Buyu and the golden. As soon as you unlock this, the chances of getting goldens drops by quite a bit. So you don't actually, you get more Ulani and Buyu, and chances of getting the golden fish eggs are much lower. Now obviously there's a benefit because the golden fish eggs are 500% animal multipliers where the Buyu is 350. So I would rather get a lot of golden ones. That means that I can come back over here. I can take my Buyu fish egg and get the resources back and top up on the resources. So mutagen 3, grab a couple of fertilizer, and a couple of phytoplankton C. And then we can run that again. And with those going, I'm aiming to get maybe 6 of the golden fish eggs before we continue. And then I can start actually doing animals. It's one of the reasons why I was holding back. But I can also do insects at the same time. We can make butterflies. Now it looks like this time we've got 3 Buyu. I'm going to have to go and shred them and redo them. So down to the recycler and just recycle all of them. And I'm going to keep doing that until I have 6 of the golden eggs. After that, no problem, we don't have to worry anymore. And then I can start putting them out in the wild and getting that animal thing sorted out. And those 3 will actually take me up to 7. Perfect. Good, good. I can't do much with them at the moment because I actually need to unlock the fish farm. Well, I could. I mean, I could put an aquarium in just to kickstart the process. We've got the T2 aquarium. Don't really have anywhere to put it. But I suppose that is a good way to get the process started. I have everything for it, I just don't know where I'm going to put it, because normally you'd have the bottom half underwater. Maybe, I don't know if it's going to be deep enough down there, but we could give it a shot. So if I put one of these in, yeah, it's difficult to gauge the depth. That's too deep. I think that's okay. And then what I'll do is pop a box on over here, and hopefully I can put another one on. Yes, I can. And then we'll get a door on. Oh, damn it, I didn't pick up the silicon. Not a problem. Plenty of resources still lying around. So, living room door right there. No, living compartment door. And then I can come in here and I can drop in 3 golden fish eggs and do the same on the other side. Oop, there it is. 1, 2, 3. And I've got a spare. And we've just kicked off on animals. Actually, that's quite a nice spot for them. I think I'll leave them there. And there's the first unlock, the Ulani fish egg. So that reduces our chance of getting golden fish eggs. It's fine. We don't really need them anymore. But as you can see, we have kicked off. That means we're also going to need to go and look for some frogs. But first, I'd like to get a couple of butterflies done. And the best ones that we currently have are the Serena. So that's mutagen 2, fertilizer, and rares. Rare lava. I have plenty of rare lava. And my mutagen tier 2 is full. And some T1 fertilizer. So we're going to queue all of these up. And there may be duplicate recipes. So we'll see what we get. And while those are getting ready, I can get some butterfly farms ready. And we've just unlocked Elera fish eggs. Oh dear, I'm out of bioplastic. That's not good. But at least I have zeolite again. What are we struggling for? Probably mushrooms. Let's go and have a look. Mushroom container is empty. Yep, need more farms. Anyway, looks like we did get a couple of different ones here. So we got the Imeo, that's 1000% multiplier, that's fun. And we did get a Serena and another Imeo. So we'll just queue the next batch up and just wait and see if we get any more bioplastic in. Man, this box was full. And while those are getting ready, I will just run outside and we are going to put down a nice T2 butterfly farm right in here. And we'll add a Serena and an Imeo. There you go. Very pretty. Yeah, before I can do the rest, I'm going to need to sort out the plastic issue. So I will just grab all these lava out of here and I'll stash them away in the second butterfly box, which would be demanding those anyway. Yep, and I'm going to make some more farms. So I'm thinking the big thing right now is mushrooms. So I'm going to put 2 out on the mushroom side, just like that. And maybe 1 of each for the squash and the eggplant. All right, good. Let's get these mushrooms planted. And then squash and eggplant over here. All right, that should help. We'll see what happens. Let's have a look over here, see how we're doing. Purification gel, it's kind of stopped filling up. Capsules have stopped filling up as well. Interesting. That is because we have no dirty water. Oh, cow. Well, that means I need to take a little trip. So I'm just going to shoot out. Now, where the heck did I put that? We'll go to the goo. Did I put that cleaner? I did. And now this water is clean. Cool, I can take that down and we'll go somewhere else. We'll head over to the super alloy area. There's a bunch of water around here. Let's see if I can do something with this. It's a heck of a trip for the drones, but hey, we're going to have to clean it up at some point. Yeah, there's 500 here. That's awesome. So let's drop this in. That should sort that out pretty quickly. And back home we go. And back we come because I don't think I set it to supply. There. Now we can go back home. Good. Let's see how we're doing. 1.19 tons. What's unlocking next? Getting the fish display at 2.5. And 5.5 will get the fish farm. Then I can make a little bit more out of the fish. And we're going to have to look for frogs at some point as well. But there at 6.7 tons we get vehicle logistics. That'll be good for the last couple of areas that we need to clean. Then we get Lerma seeds, we get common lava, the ability to make those anyway. And at 120 tons we get purified water, or the ability to make purified water. Cool. Well, here's the thing, we're actually out of toxins. Huh. Alright, it's time to get that shredder in here. Let's do that now. Here it is. Now I know this is going to be like a waste, but I'm only getting rid of things that I have an infinite supply of. So we first of all set this to low priority, and we set this to demand. We'll start with toxin, microplastics, chlorine, and toxic goo. I will add the toxic water on later once that becomes a problem. But yeah, for now, that's good. So we need to get rid of them because, like, oh, and before I forget, I do need to set this to do that. Take that out, put it in, and it'll automatically delete. So you see, like in here, we have lots of goo. Production stopped because it was full of microplastics and there was no toxin being produced. So ideally we want this empty because we have boxes inside for it. And microplastics box is full, toxins is empty, chlorine is full. The purified water, that's being used very quickly. How are we doing there? Are we getting more in? We are, little bits. But yeah, that's obviously in demand right now. That means that this container will start filling, so this one will start filling. And obviously plastic. Plastic is a bit of a problem. And why was the plastic a problem? Most likely because there's no toxins. Yeah. So toxins is more important than I thought. We won't be wasting much of it. In fact, what I might do here, just to be very sure, is change this to very low priority. And I don't think, and I'm not making toxic goo, so that could actually come off the list. Does it help if I click it again? No, I'll just redo this whole thing. So, toxins, chlorine, microplastics. There. Anyway, I need to have a bit of water. Yep, all the good stuff's happening over here right now. Are we getting any bioplastic? Still not. Silicon is taking a bit of strain because I haven't upgraded the mining of silicon yet. I will get to that. How are we doing on sulfur? Sulfur is also still struggling. Yep, need to upgrade that. Yeah, as soon as we start putting any pressure on the production side, we'll quickly pick up where we are lacking and we can go and upgrade as necessary. But we are at 3.51 TTI and we have completed natural life and are 40% towards complete terraformation. So that's pretty good. And I think that's a good place to end this one. If you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me your comments. Let me know your thoughts, and if you know of any other golden chests, drop it in the comments. I do try and read all the comments. I haven't been able to respond to most of them right now. Just very, very busy at the moment, coming up to year end. Anyway, map, next episode. I think we're going to head up to this building over here, do some cleaning up, see how much closer we can get to that 1000 GTI, whatever it is, or GPU, what is it? Yeah, the GPU. We're about third of the way there, almost third of the way there, so not too bad. Everything else is running pretty well. But thank you so much for joining me. And until next time, cheers!